The CEO and CIO of Ark Invest, Cathie Wood, has been on absolute fire over the last 5 years.
Tesla's still in the running, but I would have to say the biggest upside surprises are going to come from the genomics space.
Now, she achieves a return of more than 90% of all ETFs. Now, this is mainly because of her unconventional investing strategies. Now, in a recent Bloomberg interview, Cathie would emphasize the potential in genome stocks heading to 2021 and beyond. Now, she claims to have found the next opportunity that has even more upside than Tesla. Now, in this video, I will be going in depth into Cathie Wood's next investment opportunity, which is in genomics. Now, if you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button for more content just like this one. And let's get right into the video. Now, genomics is a field of biology focusing on the structure, function, evolution, mapping, and editing of genomes. Thus, it is the study of the entirety of a person's genes. Now, through studying the behavior of our genes and how they interact with each other, we are able to get a deeper understanding of our DNA. Now, do not confuse genomics with genetics. Genetics, on the other hand, is concerned with the study of genes, genetic variation, and heredity in organisms. Now, it identifies single traces such as height, eye color, or hair color. Now, genomics is all about the person's genes, where we can discover unprecedented medical treatments that are customized to the patient's needs. Now, the Human Genome Project started in 1990, which was the first successful project that mapped out the sequence of our DNA. Scientists discovered that there are around 20,500 human genes. They describe this complete map as an inheritable set of instructions for the development and function of a human being. However, this project took a seriously long time and was finished only in 2003. Now, despite the extended period of time, there was a lot of hype that was built around the Human Genome Project and genomics in general. Now, this hype started as early as the 1980s before the project even began. As you can probably guess, this caused a lot of people to think that there were investing opportunities to be made. In 1999, the hype for biotech stock shot through the roof. The Nasdaq Biotech Index, which is made up of more than 200 US and European companies, jumped about 100% in 1999 and has gained as much as 60% this year. Now, even with recent profit taking over the past few days, many biotech stocks are still up 3 or 4 times or even more over their trading prices only 2 months ago. 2000 is going to be the year of the biotech, said industry analyst Alan Auerbach of First Security Van Casper. I think investors are extremely excited about the scientific breakthroughs going on in the field, and they are showing that with their dollars. Now, however, this was abruptly ended when former President Bill Clinton and Prime Minister Tony Blair announced that the findings of genomics data will be freed to the public. Now, this automatically caused a massive sell-off as there were a lot of public companies that were set on profiting for mapping out the human genome and patenting their research. Since then, there had been a lot of diverse opinions on biotech stocks in general. Many got scared of the fact that one piece of news can shake up the price instantly. Some even think that we might see another biotech bubble soon. However, Cathie Wood and Ark Invest are totally in genomic docs and strongly believe that the potential for companies involving this space is only getting started. Now, Cathie Wood from Ark Invest is also very into genome stocks for quite a while now, but it's only getting started to get noticed. She has been investing in gene editing technology back when laid out the groundwork for the Ark Invest and its 5 investing platforms in 2014. And she definitely did not think that there would be a genomic bubble like what happened in the year 2000.
If I had told you or any investor in the late 90s that there were going to be 3 companies with the foundational patents behind CRISPR Cas9, which is the most advanced gene editing flavor, I'll say, these companies are going to cure diseases that have been the scourge.
Now, as we can see, Cathie would believe that there was real evidence pointing to the legitimacy of gene editing technology that was only proven in pediatric blindness. The genomic bubble that occurred in 2000 was because, as Cathie described, too much capital and not enough innovation. Now, according to Cathie, the opposite is occurring, with not enough capital funding investment opportunities because there's a stigma in riskiness in the biotech industry in general. First off, immense amounts of capital are required to research new biotech capabilities. Second, it takes many clinical trials and testing that can require over 12 to 15 months of testing. And finally, there is a historically low rate of success status in the single digits. And even with all of this, you might still accidentally invest in the next Theranos. However, we can definitely see Cathie's case on the massive potential that is on the genome stocks. Now, let's take a look at how Ark Invest is investing in this sector. Rather than looking at the market as defined by traditional sectors like consumer, discretionary, and industrials, she looks at the market through her own self-defined platforms. Now, her 5 investing platforms of innovation include blockchain, energy storage, DNA sequencing, robotics, and artificial intelligence. Now, for DNA sequencing, this is ARKG, or Ark Genomic Revolution ETF. Now, right away, I noticed that the fund is actually invested in the entire process of genomics. This means not only technology needed for gene editing, but also other important processes. More specifically, industry leaders in each segment of genomics will eventually be helpful in curing diseases. If we take a look at the top 10 holdings of ARKG, we can see this. Exact Sciences Corp will be helpful for the early protection and prevention of diseases to genetic testing. Iovance Biotherapeutics Incorporated will focus on developing therapeutics for disease. CareDx Incorporated will be data-driven to provide information and analytics. Pacific Biosciences provide gene sequencing technology, and Twist Bioscience Corporation creates synthetic DNA. And finally, CRISPR Therapeutics implements gene editing technology. Now, after the bubble created by the Human Genome Projects 2 decades ago, it looks like there is a real evidence to be found. Because of innovation, we will definitely see there's an action in the coming future. And when the mass expansion of gene editing technology happens, there will be a lot of money to be made. Now, this will be supported by the recurring revenue structure in the biotech industry, combined with the natural monopoly created by the unprecedented research and eventual patents. Now, Ark Invest believes in investing into disruptive innovation far before anyone else in the Wall Street. Now, as you can see from the graph in the website, they believe in the second mover advantage. In their view, the 2000 biotech bubble were the early adopters that failed. Now, we will see real growth and real disruption in the coming years. Now, let me know what you think about Cathie's outlook on the genomic space. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you on the next video.